Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly, and today our topic is how to add WebinarKit Registrant in ActiveCampaign and send WhatsApp message. So here I am a marketing professional and I have added a lot of marketing webinars on my WebinarKit account. Now what I want is that as I'm going to receive a new registration for my webinar in WebinarKit, that automatically by using all the detail of my registrant, I want to create a new contact in my email list in ActiveCampaign. And after creating that contact, I want to send a personalized message for confirming the registration on WhatsApp to my registrant. So here for sending the message on WhatsApp, I'm going to use WhatsApp Cloud API. And for my objective, I have to build a connection between WebinarKit, ActiveCampaign, and WhatsApp Cloud API. So for building this connection, I need to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing software for automation and integration. Now with Pabbly Connect, as I'm going to get a new registrant added in my webinar for WebinarKit, then automatically I will first create a new contact in ActiveCampaign, and after creating that contact, I'm going to send a message on WhatsApp to my registrant. So how I'm going to build this connection? For that, let me take you to my computer screen. I hope all you can see my computer screen, and today we are going to see that how we can add WebinarKit Registrant in ActiveCampaign and send WhatsApp message. So let's say I'm a marketing professional hosting a series of webinars using WebinarKit, and I want to ensure that everyone who registers for my webinar is not only added to my WebinarKit, but also integrated into my email marketing strategy through ActiveCampaign. And additionally, I want to send a personalized WhatsApp message to each registrant confirming their registration and providing important webinar details. So this automation will save time and ensure that every registrant is smoothly integrated into my system and receives timely communication. So here for sending the personalized message on WhatsApp, I'm going to use WhatsApp Cloud API, which is an official API platform by Meta. And here this automation between WebinarKit, ActiveCampaign, and WhatsApp Cloud API is ideal for the businesses and educators who regularly host webinars and want to maintain organized and efficient communication with their audience. And by integrating WebinarKit with ActiveCampaign and WhatsApp Cloud API, they can ensure that every registrant is added to their email list and receives timely personalized reminders, improving overall attendance and engagement. So here what we need to do is we need to just build a connection between WebinarKit, ActiveCampaign, and WhatsApp Cloud API, and for that we need to use Pabbly Connect. So with Pabbly Connect, I can build this connection without any coding and programming skills. And for using Pabbly Connect, I need to open a new tab, and here I need to search for pabbly.com/connect in my browser. And this will take us to this landing page of Pabbly Connect. Now here in the landing page, I have two options, sign in and sign up for free. If we don't have any account with Pabbly Connect, then we can just click on this sign up for free button, and this will take only 2 minutes of our time and we will get 100 tasks free every month. Or if we already have an account, we can just sign in and we will get to see this page. So these are all the apps that Pabbly offers, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect here. For that, I just need to click on this Access Now button under Pabbly Connect. And this will direct us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now here in the dashboard, what I need to do is I need to create a new workflow. And for that, I'm going to click on this Create Workflow button, and this window will pop up. Now here I need to name my workflow. So I'm going to name it as my objective, which is to add WebinarKit Registrant in ActiveCampaign and send WhatsApp message. And now what I need to do is I need to click on Create. And this will take us to this most important window of our workflow. Here we have two boxes of trigger and action. So trigger and action are the two main principles on which our workflow works on. And trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is going to be the first step that will get executed in our workflow, and action is just going to follow that. So in our workflow, we can only set up single trigger step and multiple action steps. So first we need to set up our trigger, and here for setting up my trigger, I need to first search for my trigger application. And here my trigger application is going to be WebinarKit. So I'm going to search for that, and I need to select WebinarKit here. Now I need to give a trigger event, so I'm going to open this tab. And new webinar registration will be my trigger event, so I'm going to select this. And I need to connect WebinarKit with Pabbly Connect in my workflow, and for that I need to use this webhook URL. So this webhook URL is going to work as a bridge between WebinarKit and Pabbly Connect. Now for connecting these two applications, I need to follow all these instructions. And first I need to copy this webhook URL And now I need to take you to my WebinarKit account. So I have already logged into my WebinarKit account in my browser. Now here I have all these webinars that I'm hosting, and I want to set up this automation for this particular webinar of Pabbly webinar. So here what I need to do is I need to first open this drop down and I need to edit this webinar. So I'm going to click here. Now I need to go to other, and here in other I need to scroll down, and here I have this option of webhooks. So here what I need to do is I need to add a webhook, and by adding webhook I'm going to connect WebinarKit with Pabbly Connect, so that as I'm going to receive a new registration for my webinar, then automatically I will get that response in Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to open this drop down of webhooks, and now I'm going to add my webhook URL that I have copied from Pabbly Connect. So in this tab of registration webhook URL, I'm going to add my webhook URL. So I'm going to paste that here, and now I need to scroll down and I need to click on save. And here my webinar has been updated. So I have successfully added my webhook in my webinar, and now I have connected that webinar with Pabbly Connect, and I have connected WebinarKit and Pabbly Connect too. Now what I need to do is I need to go back to Pabbly Connect, and here in Pabbly Connect we can see it is waiting for webhook response. So for getting this webhook response, what I need to do is I need to create a new registration for my webinar in WebinarKit. So for creating the registration, I need to go back to WebinarKit. I'm going to go back to the dashboard, and here this is my webinar that I want to create registration for. So I'm going to again open this drop down, and here I'm going to click on get links, and I'm going to get this registration link. So I'm going to open this link, and here this is my registration link for my webinar. Now I need to add the registration. Now I need to add the detail of my registrant here. So the first name of my registrant will be John, last name will be Doe, email will be johndoe@pabblytudes.com, and I'm going to give the random phone number, and here I'm also going to add the WhatsApp number of my registrant. So I'm going to type the number here, and now I need to click on register now. And here I have successfully created a new registration. Now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect, and here in Pabbly Connect we can see I have received this response. So in this response I have received all the detail of my registrant, and here I have received the random phone number of my registrant. Also I have the first name that is John, I have the last name that is Doe, I have the email that is johndoe@pabblytudes.com, and I have the date and time of my webinar. Now here I have received all these detail of my webinar, and I have received all these detail of my registrant. So what I need to do is I need to use all these detail, and I need to first create a new contact or a new subscriber in my ActiveCampaign account, and I need to add this registrant in my email list in ActiveCampaign. So for that I need to add my actions tab. So I'm going to open this tab, and here my action application is going to be ActiveCampaign. So I'm going to search for that, and I need to select ActiveCampaign here. Now I'm going to give my action event. So I'm going to open this tab, and create or update contact will be my action event. So I'm going to select this, and I need to connect ActiveCampaign with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. So I'm going to click on connect. I will click on add new connection, and for connecting ActiveCampaign with Pabbly Connect, I need to give my API key and the URL. So how I'm going to get all these details? For that I need to first log into my ActiveCampaign account, and after logging in I need to go to settings, and in settings I will find the option of developers, and in developers I'm going to get my API key and the URL. So for this I need to take you to my ActiveCampaign account, and here I need to go to settings, and here in settings I have this option of developer. So I'm going to open this, and here in developer we can see I have these two options of API key and the URL. So first I'm going to reset my API key. I'm going to click on reset API key button, and here I have successfully created this API key. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy my API key. I'm going to go back to Pabbly Connect, and I'm going to paste that here in this tab. Now I need my URL. So for the URL I need to take you back to ActiveCampaign. I'm going to copy this URL from here. I will go back to Pabbly Connect, and I'm going to paste that here in this tab. Now from my URL I need to exclude my protocol. So I'm going to clear this, and this is going to be my URL that is needed. Now what I need to do is I need to click on save, and here I have connected ActiveCampaign with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. Now what I need to do is I need to create a new contact, and for that I need to fill all these details. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my response of WebinarKit, And from my response, I'm going to get all the detail of my registrant. So by using my registrant detail, I'm going to create a new contact in ActiveCampaign. So I'm going to map the response of WebinarKit here in this tab. And for that, I need to use mapping. So what mapping is a technique through which I can retrieve the data from the previous steps, and the data that is changing will get replaced with the new data in the real time. So for mapping, I need to click here. I will open this response of WebinarKit, and here I need to first give my email address. So this is the email address of my registrant. So I'm going to map this. Now similarly, I'm going to give the first name. So I need to click here. I will open this response of WebinarKit. And here this is the first name of my registrant. So I'm going to map that. Similarly, I'm going to map the last name. And I'm going to map the phone number. Now here I have mapped all the required details. I need to scroll down. And if I want to give any tag, then I can also select the tag ID. If I want to add this contact in any particular list, I can create that list in my ActiveCampaign account, and I can select that list from this tab, and I can add this contact in a particular list in ActiveCampaign. Also here, if my contact has any job title, I can fill that too. But I don't want to fill any of these details. I just want to leave these blank. And now I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request button. And here we can see I have received this response. So this is a positive response, and this means that I have created a new contact in my ActiveCampaign account with the detail of my registrant that I have received from WebinarKit. So here, to check whether I've created a new contact in ActiveCampaign or not, I'm going to take you to ActiveCampaign. I'm going to go to Contacts, and here in Contacts we can see I have created this new contact that is named as John Doe. I have the email that is johndoe@pabblytudes.com. and I have this random phone number of my registrant. So here we can see I have used all the detail of my registrant that I have created for my webinar in WebinarKit, and automatically by using those details, I have created a new contact in my email list in ActiveCampaign. So here I have successfully created this contact in ActiveCampaign, and now what I need to do is I need to go back to Pabbly Connect, and I want to send a personalized WhatsApp message to this particular contact, and for that I need to add my last action step. And here my action application is going to be WhatsApp Cloud API. So I'm going to search for that. And I need to select WhatsApp Cloud API here. Now I need to give my action event. So I'm going to open this tab, and send template message will be my action event. So I'm going to select this. And now I'm going to connect WhatsApp Cloud API with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. So I'm going to click on connect. I will click on add new connection. And for connecting WhatsApp Cloud API with Pabbly Connect, I need to give my token, phone number ID, and WhatsApp business account ID. So how I'm going to get all these details and how I can set up my WhatsApp Cloud API account? For that, I need to open this hyperlink of Learn More. And here it will take us to Pabbly Forum. And in Pabbly Forum, we will see all the information of how we can set up my WhatsApp Cloud API account, how I can generate permanent access token for WhatsApp Cloud API, and also how I can get all the details that are required to connect WhatsApp Cloud API with Pabbly Connect. So by following all the steps from this forum, I can create my account in WhatsApp Cloud API, and I can connect that with Pabbly Connect. So I have already set up my WhatsApp Cloud API account. So I'm going to take you to Pabbly Connect first, and I need my token, phone number ID, and WhatsApp business account ID. So for getting these details, I need to take you to WhatsApp Cloud API, and here this is my WhatsApp Cloud API account. And in this is my temporary access token, phone number ID, and WhatsApp business account ID. So here I need to first refresh this access token. And as this is a temporary access token, that's why I have refreshed this. But you can generate your permanent access token. And now what I need to do is I need to copy these details like my access token, phone number ID, and WhatsApp business account ID. And I'm going to paste that in Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to do that. Now here I have added all the required details. So I'm going to click on Save, and I have connected WhatsApp Cloud API with Pabbly Connect. Now here for sending the message on WhatsApp, what I need to do is I need to first select my template, and here I need to first create a template in WhatsApp Cloud API account, and by creating my template I can customize the message that I want to send to my registrant who has registered for my webinar in WebinarKit. And after customizing the message, I need to take the approval of my template from Meta. So how you can create your template? For that I need to take you to WhatsApp Cloud API account, and for accessing my templates you need to click on this hyperlink by clicking here, and this will take us to WhatsApp Manager, where we will see all the templates that we have created in WhatsApp Cloud API. Now here for creating a new template, you need to click on this create template button and you need to follow all the instructions. And after following the instruction, you need to customize the message that you want to use and you want to send on WhatsApp to your registrant. So after customizing the message, you need to take the approval from Meta and your template is going to look like this. So here I have created this template of WebinarKit Registrant. So I'm going to use this. So I'm going to show you this template. And here this is my template. And in this template, I have customized this message. And with this message, I have added these two variables. First is of the registrant name and second one is of date and time. So here I've created this template and I'm going to use this template for sending the message to my registrant for confirming that they have successfully registered for my webinar in WebinarKit. So here the name of my template is WebinarKit Registrant. So I'm going to use this template and I need to take you to Pabbly Connect. Now here in Pabbly Connect, I need to first select my template, and for selecting the template, you need to open this tab. And here you will find all the templates that you have created in your WhatsApp Cloud API account, and you can select any particular template that you want to use. I'm going to use this WebinarKit Registrant template, so I'm going to select that. And the language code and template ID will be default selected. Now what I need to do is I need to give the recipient mobile number, I need to give body field 1 and body field 2. So body fields are my variables and I need to first give my recipient mobile number. So here I'm going to use the mobile number of my registrant. So I'm going to click here. I will open this response of WebinarKit and I'm going to map the phone number. Now this is my phone number and I need to give my phone number with my country code, but in my country code I need to exclude plus sign. So I'm going to type the country code that is going to be 91 and I have added that ahead of my phone number. So I have completed the mobile number or the WhatsApp number of my registrant, and now what I need to do is I need to give the registrant name and the date and time of my webinar. So I need to click here. I will open this response of WebinarKit and here this is the first name of my registrant. So I'm going to map this. I will give a space and I'm going to map the last name. Similarly, I have to give the date and time of my webinar. So I need to click here. I will open this response of WebinarKit and here this is the date and time of my webinar. So I'm going to map this. And now I have mapped all the required details. So as I have mapped these details, I have made these details dynamic. Now what is going to happen is that as I'm going to receive a new response of a registrant for my webinar in WebinarKit, then automatically all these details that I mapped here are going to get replaced with the new detail of the registrant in the real time. Now I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request button. And here we can see I have received this response. So this is a positive response and this means that I have sent a message automatically on WhatsApp to my registrant. So to check this, let me open WhatsApp. Now here on WhatsApp, we can see I have received this new message. So I'm going to show you this message. And here the message is, Hi John Doe. So this was the name of my registrant. Thank you for registering for our upcoming webinar of Pabbly webinar. So this was the name of my webinar. And here this is the date and time, which is Friday, August 30, 2024 at 9:30 p.m. Also here I have this message that says, we are excited to have you join us. Please check your email for further details and instructions. If you have any questions, feel free to reply to this message. Looking forward to seeing you at the webinar. Best regards, Team Pabbly. So here we can see I have successfully sent this message on WhatsApp and I have also created a contact in ActiveCampaign with all the detail of my registrant. Now as I have added this registrant in my email list in ActiveCampaign and I have also sent the message on WhatsApp, so I can automatically have a clear communication with all my registrants that I'm going to receive for my webinar in WebinarKit. So here I have successfully created this automation between WebinarKit, ActiveCampaign and WhatsApp Cloud API. Now as I'm going to receive a new registrant for my webinar in WebinarKit, then automatically I'm going to first add that contact in my ActiveCampaign account. And as I'm going to add that contact in my email list, then automatically I will send a personalized message on WhatsApp for confirming that their registration has been completed. And I'm going to send that message by using WhatsApp Cloud API. So here I've created this automation and this workflow successfully by using Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to take you to Pabbly Connect. And here I've created this connection between WebinarKit, ActiveCampaign and WhatsApp Cloud API to automatically add WebinarKit Registrant in ActiveCampaign and send WhatsApp message. So let's summarize what we did here. So first I have set up my trigger and my trigger application was WebinarKit and my trigger event was new webinar registration. Then I have set up my action step and my action application was ActiveCampaign and my action event was create or update contact. Then in the last I have used WhatsApp Cloud API as my action application and my action event was send template message. So this is how I have successfully created this workflow, and you can also create this workflow by following all the steps that I did in my workflow. And I'm also going to put the link of my workflow in the description so you can check it out from there. And thank you for watching this video. Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this by using Pabbly Connect. So if you want to reach out to us, then email us at support@pabbly.com. And if you have any queries, then you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any issue with the pricing, then you can visit this link. And if you like this video, then please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.